It's the biggest AI event of its kind. The AI Impact Summit in New Delhi includes the who's who of global politics and global tech. The scale and magnitude of the event is unprecedented, and the statement that India has sought to make is that it will be very much part of the core when it comes to discussions on the future and evolution of artificial intelligence. It won't just be a consumer, it will be an innovator and a developer. Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi highlighted the significance of the event being held in India, what India has to offer to the rest of the world when it comes to AI, and the importance of ethics and responsibility to ensure that safeguards are built in.
साथियों, आज न्यू दिल्ली एआई इंपैक्ट समिट में मैं एआई के लिए MANAV मानव विजन प्रस्तुत करता हूं। मानव का अर्थ होता है ह्यूमन। भारत का ये मानव विजन 21वीं सदी की एआई आधारित दुनिया में मानवता के कल्याण की अहम कड़ी बनेगा। एआई के लिए इंसान सिर्फ डेटा पॉइंट न बन जाए, इंसान सिर्फ रॉ मटेरियल तक सीमित न रह जाए। इसलिए एआई को डेमोक्रेटाइज करना होगा। मैं जिम्मेवारी के साथ कहता हूं, गर्व के साथ कहता हूं, हमें भय नहीं। भारत को एआई में भाग्य दिखता है, भारत को एआई में भविष्य दिखता है। हमारे पास टैलेंट भी है, एनर्जी कैपेसिटी भी है और पॉलिसी क्लैरिटी भी है।
The President of France, Emmanuel Macron, was effusive in his praise of India's achievements on the innovative front so far, especially in terms of digital payments as well, and the revolutionizing impact that AI has been having. Moreover, he emphasized the importance of the risks of both AI and social media and talked about the ban that's been effected in France for children under the age of 15.
Last year, when France and India co-hosted the AI Action Summit in Paris, we set a global guiding principle for technologies that would transform our societies and our economies. We said then artificial intelligence will be an enabler for our humanity to innovate faster, to disrupt healthcare, energy, mobility, agriculture, public services for the good of mankind. Both of us, we do believe in this revolution. 1 year ago, the landscape started to shift. The US announced Stargate, China launched DeepSeek. AI has become a major field of strategic competition, and big tech got even bigger. And a lot of them are in this room and still accelerated during the last year.
But what really stood out at the AI Impact Summit was the applicability of AI to different fields and streams, from skincare to agriculture to coding and research. And all this was on display. My colleague Swati Joshi captured this on the ground.
We are here at the AI Impact Summit and we are exploring the possibilities with artificial intelligence. I'm here at a unit that talks about AI which understands your skin and then also recommends products, helps you with the real problem. So here is an example of a picture. You can see overall skin score has been given. Apart from that, there's a lot of detail on the problem areas in the face. If you scroll up, you'll see the products that have been recommended to you as well. So with the help of this, you can understand the flaws in your skin and also get them treated. Do you know what happens when AI meets Kanjivaram? Well, I am here to explain all of that to you. Here right now is a AI-enabled design unit that helps me select the designs. It helps me select the colors as well. And I can also tell this unit about the occasion that I'm planning to wear a sari for. It will create the final image for me, and from here it goes to the weaver section. Over there right behind me, where you can see a weaver already at work, and the AI enabled system helps helps the weaver, guides the weaver in which direction the thread is going to move, the designs that are to appear on the sari. AI is for all. It can make the farmers intelligent and help them move on from intuition-driven farming to data-driven farming. And here on display are some sensors with the help of which one can help understand about the health of the crop and the soil as well. These sensors tell you everything about what's happening underground and over the ground as well. It can also forewarn and tell you in case your plant is going to get infested with a pest. So it basically offers you solutions to keep your crop healthy, and anybody can be a farmer. This data is collected in an app, and the app offers you solutions. I'm here at a unit that talks about the experience store of the future. Let's experience this. Here's a big screen in front of me which says begin the experience. What's going to happen next is it's going to capture an image of mine, help me with some options in terms of the outfits. I can select the outfits and then see how it's actually going to look on me, whether it suits my skin color or not, whether it will look good on me. These are the options that I get, and I can select. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to select this one for me, and let's see how AI reimagines me with this outfit on me. Let's see how my image is going to look like. This takes you to an altogether different level. This is how you may in future experience shopping. You may not have to physically go there.
The event has not been without controversy. It ran into some logistical problems on day one, and then there was the controversy surrounding an exhibit from Galgotias University, a private institution, where a professor claimed that a robot had been developed in-house when in fact it was manufactured in China.
तो नेहा कल हमने देखा था कि वो डॉग का ही वीडियो, the whole focus was on that dog. आपने डेवलप शब्द का भी यूज किया था.
तो डेवलपमेंट का मतलब किसी चीज को डिजाइन और मैन्युफैक्चर करना नहीं होता है. मैंने ये भी कहा था कि हमारे पास सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंसेज हैं जिनके साथ स्टूडेंट्स इस पे काम करके कुछ और डेवलप कर रहे हैं.
Faculty of the Artificial Intelligence
Department. I am not a faculty of Artificial Intelligence. I am a faculty of Communication in the School of Management. But I am very responsible in my choice of words and what I intend to say, and I still stand by it.
The opposition latched on to this to suggest that the event had been mismanaged, and the government, which eventually had the university vacate the exhibit, said that the opposition was missing the bigger picture and seeking to divert attention from the success of the event.
क्योंकि AI समिट जो हो रहा है उसमें अंदर परेशान है लोग, बाहर भी परेशान है, और खुश केवल मोदी जी हैं क्योंकि उनका चेहरा चमचमाता हुआ 4-5 वाइड एंगल वाला वीडियो उनका खूब चल गया. चीन का एक कंप्यूटर था, उसका वीडियो अपलोड किया हुआ है उन्होंने, और वो भारत की शान बता रहे हैं. बहुत छीछा लेदर हो रही है उसके चलते. अभी थोड़ी देर तक तो डिलीट किया नहीं था. तो AI समिट कितना बड़ा फ्लॉप शो है, उसके कारण जनता कितनी परेशान बाहर भी हो रही.
You know, this is nothing new. After Bharatiya Janata Party came to power, day in and out, they have made us to bow our head in shame, doing all these gimmicks.
Very embarrassing also, not only for the China, what China has claimed, but the way they have conducted this whole show. The event management, everything comes up with an expiry date.
AI के एग्जीबिशन में बहुत अच्छे सॉल्यूशंस यहाँ पर आए हैं, जहाँ पर किसी ने अगर कोई गलत किया है तो तुरंत उस पर एक्शन भी लिया गया है, और जो बाकी दूसरे अच्छे सॉल्यूशंस हैं उनको भी देखना चाहिए.
Look, there was certainly chaos on the first day. I think even the organizers and people in the government were taken aback by the amount of people who wanted to come there. But for Rahul Gandhi, every slip up is an opportunity to become a political vulture and cast aspersions about India.
जब भी आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस की बात आए तो कोई भी ऐसा व्यक्ति कृपया करके बना बनाया ट्वीट ना करे जिसके पास इंटेलिजेंस ही नहीं है. इनका मकसद है, अगर भारत की वाहवाही हो रही है विश्व पटल पर, अगर भारत अग्रणी भूमिका निभा रहा है, तो राहुल गांधी चाहते हैं कि ये धब्बा लगाएं.
Galgotias University issued a clarification followed by an apology. The summit moved on and the bigger picture did indeed come to the forefront. The democratization and the diversification of AI was a recurrent theme. Here's what the founder of OpenAI, Sam Altman, told Times Network.
yeah, democratization of AI is something that we really believe in, and I think this is, as the largest democracy in the world, will be an incredibly important force in that, but we're thrilled to contribute in any way we can.
Right. Just one final question on the issue of jobs.
Well, AI will certainly impact jobs in many ways. Some jobs will go away entirely. Some jobs will be hugely augmented, and then we'll find many new kinds of jobs to do. But all of human history suggests that with new technology, we find better ways to work, new ways to be useful to each other, new ways to express our creativity. I don't think it'll be any different this time, but certainly what it means to work will change a lot.
Right. Mr. Alpin, just one final question, and I have to ask you this. This is essentially about, what the United States and companies like yourselves are doing, which is a very resource-intensive model versus what India is doing with a very, affordable models. We are focused on developing apps. How do you really see the convergence between India and the United States and companies in these two geographies can come about?
AI is a technological revolution. I've heard people give different examples for it. One that Sundar has given is it's like electricity. This is something that people will use in all sorts of ways, generate in all sorts of ways, use for all sorts of downstream products. And this will be a global thing with many different components to it. And, there will be big models, there will be small models, there will be a whole ecosystem of different agents interacting. I think that's all good.
There were heads of state and government visiting the AI summit from all over the world, and they spoke of the highlights of the summit so far.
People in India, children in India, are they going to get the benefits of AI in the future?
That is partly what we are trying to work so hard on, right? You're absolutely right. So nowadays, about 90% of AI models and solutions have been imagined, crafted, conceptualized by people living in what you call the first world, 10%, which holds about 10% of the population, which means that by and large, those models, those solutions, they're not working, they're not fit for purpose for rural children in India. And that is partly why we are so happy to be here at the India-hosted AI Summit, because also that is partly what India is really pushing for, is a, I would say, rejuvenation or awakening to the power of AI across the world, and really trying to be forward-leaning and championing what should be cross-learning across countries, trying to understand if a solution is built for Telangana, does it work in Tanzania and vice versa, so that those countries that are really inventing, trying to understand how that works in rural contexts for children with disabilities, for children with health issues, how does that function? And can I learn from you rather than having to reinvent those solutions? To me and to us, this is part of the power that we hope to really see from the India AI Summit, but we are far from getting there yet.
Well, this is a wonderful moment for India. I mean, you've already taken your place in the world in many areas, and now we have Bletchley in the UK, Seoul, Paris, and now New Delhi, India. How about that? What a wonderful sort of international representation of some of the skills and expertise that India brings to this discussion. So you should be very, 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 very proud. We're certainly very pleased to be here to contribute what we can to this global discussion and to learn from large players like India and other like-minded countries.
AI is going to change the world. We have to be careful of the damages it may cause. There are benefits, surely. There is suspicion. But how will this summit help to ensure that AI is well controlled?
Well, first of all, it's a real pleasure and privilege to be attending this very important AI summit, which is hosted by Prime Minister Modi and by India. I think it is incredibly important that India is playing a leading role in defining the new global governance framework for AI. As you pointed out, AI can be truly transformative, but there are also serious risks that need to be addressed. And unless we manage to get to a point where we have a global understanding of how we will mitigate the risks while ensuring that the benefits of AI are spread equally and to every corner of the earth, we will not have done our job as global leaders. And that's why I think this is a very important topic to discuss. Greece has its own very ambitious AI strategy, but we're also keenly aware that there are serious risks that need to be addressed. The mental health of children and teenagers. The way these large language models are programmed to ensure that they are biased towards what we would consider good behavior, the way we protect our democratic space from misinformation and disinformation, which can be amplified through artificial intelligence. I think these are critical topics.
From a Swedish perspective, how do you see this platform positioning India at a time when the world is rapidly moving towards an AI-driven ecosystem?
Well, short and direct, India is now truly taking on global leadership in the AI questions, and it's not a coincidence that Sweden is here with the second largest international delegation, although we're one of the smaller but yet smarter countries. And I'm extremely grateful for the welcoming that we have seen from India here. I just came off stage giving my keynote speech, but we also had a wonderful conversation with Prime Minister Modi earlier this week, and the way he is pointing out a clear vision, really underlining the need for AI sovereignty, to be able to choose your partners in this AI transformation from a place of strength, not of dependencies because someone is trying to push you in a certain direction. That is a vision and a leadership that Sweden shares, and we have a long-standing commitment with India ever since the Republic was born. And we have 300 companies from Sweden employing indirectly 2.5 million Indians today already, and we look forward to making even heavier investments in India and, of course, welcoming more of India in Sweden.
And those representing technology companies both in India and overseas had this to say.
It's wonderful to be back in India. Every time I visit, I'm struck by the pace of change, and today is no different. Back when I was a student, I often took the Coromandel Express train from Chennai up to IIT Kharagpur. To get there, we passed through Visakhapatnam, Vizag. I remember it being a quiet and modest coastal city brimming with potential. Now in that same city, Google is establishing a full-stack AI hub, part of our $15 billion infrastructure investment in India.
India, the world's largest democracy, is well positioned to lead in AI, not just to build it, but to shape it and decide what our future is going to look like.
India has world-class developers building genius things to solve societal challenges. People use our AI right here, right now.
The world has come to India so that we can think together about what we can do to bring AI to more of the world, especially the global south.
Technology and practices pioneered in India have historically set a standard for the global south.
I think that India will indeed be a powerhouse for AI and across the globe. And congratulations to Prime Minister Modi and the Indian government on convening such an impressive summit at this very pivotal moment for AI.
On the 20th of February, in a separate development, India formally joined the Pax Silica, an American-led initiative aimed at strengthening supply chains for AI and critical minerals. The entry assumes great strategic significance as well.
We are not just holding a summit here. We are building the future. We are laying the foundation for the young generation. आप सबकी जनरेशन के लिए एक नया फाउंडेशन बन रहा है, एक नया आपके लिए नई अपॉर्चुनिटीज आए, उस सबकी आज नींव रखी जा रही है, जिससे आने वाले समय में आप लोग अपनी जर्नी वहां तक लेके जाए जहां भारत को एक विकसित भारत बनाने का सपना है. भारत आज एक यंग नेशन है, 28 years मीडियन एज, लंबी ग्रोथ का पाथ है. 2047 में भी भारत एक यंग नेशन रहेगा विद 37 years की मीडियन एज. And that means beyond 2047 also there will be a growth period of another 50 years. Another 50 years. उस ग्रोथ के भागीदार आप होंगे, उस ग्रोथ को बनाने वाले आप सब यंग माइंड्स होंगे, उस ग्रोथ का जो बेनिफिट लेना है उसका भी, उसके भागीदार भी आप सब होंगे. 1947 से अगर यही स्पिरिट रहती तो कितनी कंपाउंडिंग हो गई होती भारत की ग्रोथ में, वी कैन ऑल इमेजिन। कोई दिक्कत नहीं, 2014 से ही सही। अब इस कंपाउंडिंग का बेनिफिट आपकी जनरेशन को मिलेगा।
The AI Impact Summit has certainly left a mark, made a statement about what India has to offer, and sealed long-term cooperation with stakeholders in the field of AI. This space will dominate economies for a while to come.